Lessons we can learn from a flock of sparrows, Part 2 of 4. The style of the snare that Satan may employ could be any that appeals to the desires of the flesh, often through false doctrine, pride, lust, or, as we have perused in the previous Breakfast Bible Bites, worldly temptations. These traps are listed in 1 John 2:15-16, do not love the world or the things that belong to the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in him. 16 For everything that belongs to the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride in one's lifestyle is not from the Father but is from the world. HCSB. Small hungry birds can be foolishly driven by the desires of the flesh, especially in the winter months when seeds are scarce. Then the simplest kind of traps can be set and only a few crumbs are needed for bait. Alas, humans are equally foolhardy, even though we may see others perish as they are caught in the net of sin. When we fail to feed our spirit on the Word of God, spiritual winter comes over our lives and soul food becomes scarce, and therefore we also may be easily ensnared in the fowler's net. Yet, so often we foolishly fail to change our own course and return to the Father's provision, washed and cleansed by the water of the Word. Having been captured in the net, the little bird again becomes a reflective and illustrative metaphor for the soul captured by sin. But, as I just said, the same is true for Christians. Sadly, history doesn't seem to teach us much. Even when we see others fall by the wayside as they are caught in the fowler's net, we blindly push on into the same snare. Having been captured in the net, the little bird again becomes an illustrative metaphor for the Christian soul captured by sin. The analogy of the little bird is typical of the person driven by the intense desires of our old nature, be it lust or alcohol and drugs. As the bird sees the seeds which he yearns for, yields and goes for them, he is uncomprehending that he is to give his life in exchange for but a brief enjoyment. For the flesh-trained person who yields to the weakness of the flesh, Satan tempts us with pleasures, with the lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. Satan's snares, like the fowler's, are grievously effectual. When we are tempted, multitudes of weak-willed people become victims of their own passions, victims of that hellish deception which makes evil appear to be good.